As I was getting ready to go for a walk today, I started creating ideas for conversation. I thought I need to just talk while I'm walking. So I'm sorry for shit video quality and probably sound quality as well. Actually, let me just pause this video and listen over if you can even hear me. Yes, okay, you can hear me, that's a good thing. Sorry, there's like dogs barking and everything. I'm not usually doing this. When I was getting ready to go for a walk, I remembered the time when I was little and I used to walk by myself a lot. And during those walks I used to talk to myself a lot, but not really to myself. I pretended like I'm talking to an audience of people. And then I realized that's basically YouTube. I'm doing the same with YouTube, you know? I am just talking away, basically to myself, but not really. I'm talking to an audience of people, you know? I'm talking to all of you guys, whoever is listening. And I remembered something I've heard some time ago. Well, if you want to call it that way, my spiritual teacher, she told me, I think I found a spot where I can just sit and talk. Okay, let's attempt climbing this tree. Oh my god. I can't do it. I need help. Okay, no, I can't climb it. Sorry, that was a fail. Next tree, okay. Anyway, she was talking about how to figure out what to do in your life. And she said to think back to the time when you were a child. What did you love doing? You know, and it can be anything. Did you like to play with dolls? Did you enjoy, like, you know, pretending like you have your own cooking studio and you love to cook for people, or like whatever? And my thing, now I realize, my thing was to talk away. There were a lot of other things, obviously, that I enjoyed doing. But one of them was definitely to go out for walks and talk to myself. I found another tree. Hopefully people are not going to be like, there's a human on a tree. Whatever. And that's why I thought I just need to start a YouTube channel, because I feel like I have so much to say. And it's not in a kind of vain way, like, you know, I am, you know, the smartest person in the world and everyone needs to learn from me. No, not like that at all. It's just that sort of, I don't know, there's a feeling inside of me like I have so much to share. I truly believe that every single person in the world has something inside of them that someone else needs to hear. And I guess the time in my life, you know, is right now to start sharing this message. Maybe it's even to do with the fact that there's a lot of people in the world right now who are, you know, isolated because of coronavirus, and maybe they're spending a lot of time on YouTube. Maybe they're finding that they're struggling a little bit with their mental health or something, and I just felt that calling to, you know, rather than just go for walks and talk to myself and only pretend like I'm talking to other people, to actually start talking to other people. And I am certain that the message will get to someone who needs to hear it. And I guess the thing I want to ask you is, what is that thing that you loved doing as a child? If you can do it as an exercise, just sit down one day and play it back to when you were a kid and think about that thing that you used to do. What was it? And what could it be transformed into in your life now? and do it. Satisfy your inner child. Our intuition when we're children is not dumped down yet. And so listen to that child, because it knows better than you do. Because when we grow up, our logical brain takes over, and it's kind of hard to understand what it is that we want to do in our lives, or what we need to do in our lives. No such thing as need, really, but if you feel strongly about something, just do it. What was that quote by Paulo Coelho that my friend actually shared with me just yesterday? If you really want something, the whole of universe conspires to help you get there, or something along those lines. And it's so true. It's so true, because if you feel a calling, if you have a calling and feel something like, I really want to do this, everything will help you get there. Everything. And you won't even need to try hard. All you need is to want it so bad, and opportunities will come your way. Be quiet. But to know your calling, you need to start listening to your inner self. And that is an exercise. It doesn't come naturally to the vast majority of people, because we've dumped it down as when we were children. So it is now an exercise for you to practice. But to listen to that inner child, because we all have something inside of us that someone else needs to hear or see. Okay, I'm gonna go for the rest of my walk, and next time I will make sure to bring my stabilizer with me. Sorry about that. And I hope you have a good day. Don't feel down about the coronavirus isolation. It is here for a reason. It is here for us all to slow down and take our time to know ourselves better. Okay, see you later.